This is Bent TV, and our last segment is entirely powered by Ginni, who usually gets to speak to all sorts of interesting peeps. Let's see who she's chatting with tonight.
Hey, it's Ginni back on Bent TV with Entirely Powered by Ginni. And on today's show, I've got two very special guests. In fact, I'll have four for you from this particular show called C.E.S. I love supporting community projects, especially ones that are really, really creative. And joining me in the studio are Elle and Bella Merrington. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Now, let's talk a bit about C.E.S. I was racking my brains about trying to find out what it actually stood for. You know, I Googled it. It came up with some government fund in America or something like that. But C.E.S. is actually not about anything governmental at all.
No, C.E.S. stands for Cinderella Emulation Syndrome.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a condition that I made up based on psychosis.
So it's actually not Googleable.
No, but Cinderella Syndrome is.
So what is Cinderella Syndrome?
Cinderella Syndrome is when a woman needs someone, like cannot be independent and needs to depend on a man or someone to keep them strong. Cinderella Emulation Syndrome is when you believe full-heartedly that you are Cinderella.
Sometimes I believe that because I always lose my shoe. Yeah. So, you know, does that tie in with Cinderella Syndrome or no? I don't know about the man bit, but the shoe bit.
Every time I lose
fits.
My shoe, I'm like 12 o'clock.
C.E.S. Syndrome. There you go.
Now I got to go deal with it pumpkin.
Now, Elle, your role is that you're pretty much the director and the creator of this project. What inspired you to create this, really?
Well, actually, the film was a short adaptation that we were meant to do at SA Institute for one of the courses, and everyone tends to do like they change the story in order to make it modernized, and what I kind of wanted to do was not change the story but just chuck it into someone's head and go, yeah, you're insane.
That makes sense. Hey.
And then it was kind of like, okay, this could be really cool, let's turn it into like a film. And sometimes that's what happens.
So, Elle, tell us a little bit about your background. You're actually from a family of film people, so to speak. Your mum's quite well known in the film industry. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, well, both my parents have worked in the industry. My mother longer, for about 36 years or so now. But yeah, she's been working with Neighbours since it started, and other than that works on like feature films like Ghost Rider or Where the Wild Things Are and stuff like that. But so I've always kind of grown up with that surrounding me, and yeah, kind of originally wanted to be an actor, but my mum was all like, you can't do that because it's like you can't make a living out of that. She was like old school, like, yeah, thanks Ma, appreciate it. So then I ended up getting into like music and stuff, but when I got back into film, I went behind it, and now I'm like her little protege. She's like, yay! You're doing something I do.
You're doing something I do.
What
pray tell, is that supposed to mean? Your mother does this?
Once, actually.
What kind of household were you raised in? Please! What is
my ex-boyfriend's mother. Yeah, that was a fun day.
Well, dinner at Elle's tonight. Over to you, Bella. Now, Bella, you play the lead character being Cinderella.
Yes.
What inspired your motivation?
I wasn't ready for that. My motivation for Cinderella.
She's a bit crazy in this, isn't she?
Yeah, it's probably more the psychosis side of things. So it's probably just naturally within me to be a little bit messed up. No, I don't know. I think the actual film and the way the script was written was just so well done that it was easy just to feel your way to being Cinderella and being slightly psychotic. So.
Your background's actually journalism.
Yeah.
So how did you fall into acting? Do you want to actually live what you write, pretty much?
I can't write. I don't know why I studied it.
3 years at the Trove, just down the drain there.
That one. I actually wanted to be a dancer originally, but did journalism because, like your mum, got told, not going to make you any money.
What were your dinners like?
A little less of this, a little bit more of
this.
What?
Can you tell? Yo, I'm going to have dinner at your places.
I don't know if there was much hand action at all.
Oh dear.
I don't know. What?
Sorry, so continue.
Freaking me out.
You were told that journalism wasn't a career to go down.
Oh, no, journalism was, not dance. So, yeah, fucking spies. So, yeah, did that, decided I did not want to do that, and then worked for a while. Mum wanted to be an actress when she was younger, and I think I just kind of went, well, I like performing, too fat and old to be a dancer, so I'll give acting a bit of a crack.
Too fat and old. That's going to be in her biography, which I will write.
So yeah, and then just sort of started dabbling in it probably about 2 years ago.
And what did you enjoy most about this project, both of you really? What did you enjoy most about it?
I liked the freedom. Like me and Bella went at it. It was great. Like one of the techniques.
And then we worked on the film occasionally too.
Well, that'll please our audience.
Yeah.
I think so too.
No, I just like the freedom of creativity that we had. We kind of just got to play around a lot and
work together on it.
Yeah.
I think that was the amazing thing. Like, you think of big Hollywood projects and it's all funded by external things, and you know they have so much control, so much say over it, and we just got to figure out where everything should go, where everything should travel to.
yeah,
So it was amazing.
The idea behind like my method is that the actors. Unfortunately, sometimes you get directors that don't believe actors are equal and they think of them as pawns. And for me, it's like we like bow down to them, you know. So it's kind of like we work together and we're creative equals in the process.
Oh, thanks, Elle.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Do we get to touch fingers now?
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Oh, that's good. Now, what was the casting process? Was it anything, you know?
That's a long story.
Wow.
I don't know if we have time for that, but we'll just say that it was a long story, but obviously, undeniably, Bella was right for the part. So.
And there's some singing in this too, I believe.
No.
There isn't. You have singers in this.
Yeah, I mean the composition. Michelle and I did music composition for the film.
We are going to chat to Michelle and Cherie, who are featuring the film later as well,
Yeah.
so that'll be pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So some music in there, some craziness, some...
Yeah, so there's like all the composition for the film was made by us. Pretty much everything you see was made by us. It wasn't like we kind of bought anything. We made it. So.
You made it.
Yeah.
It's all DIY.
Do it yourself filmmaking.
And what's coming up for you for the rest of the year?
Music videos, got another film coming, so stay tuned for that.
So
Should
you're
be
not
pretty
busy
epic.
at all?
No, you know,
just chilling.
I'm sorry, if you actually get the film, that'll make sense because you can look at the bloopers where there's that in it. So.
You can check out the bloopers, all of this, all of this, all of this, and all of this.
Yeah, it'll also be for sale soon.
It will be C.E.S, it's new film, cinema emulation syndrome.
Check it out on the website.
Do check it out on the website. This has been Ginni on Bet TV, entirely powered by Ginni.
Good stuff, Ginni. Something that's less good is the fact we're at the end of the show, but never fear, we're back next week at 10. Don't forget also, we're always after helpers, so come join us in the flesh. Go to our website, benttv.org.au to volunteer. See you next week.